It was supposed to be 72 hours and the lights would be back on. But 7 days later, 18,000 residents are still in the dark and still in the cold. In some cases, there have been new power outages. That's because a warm bout of weather is melting the ice and causing more damage. And it isn't just taking a toll on residents, but on the hydro workers working around the clock. Here's Sean O'Shea.
A week after the storm, Danielle Young and her husband are coping. Back home, huddling for heat, waiting for power to be reconnected. The family is also waiting for a new arrival, a new baby any day now.
It's a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and potentially a newborn at any time. That is what causes me concern about not having power still.
The street's been energized, but not their house.
They've been out of the house for 7 days without power, and it's really time to get this hooked back up and let her get settled and get ready for the new baby.
As some families sit on hold, life for many is returning to normal. Restaurants getting busy again after days of uncertainty. Shoppers buying food again, as Ontario's Premier contemplates compensation, giving free food to those who need it.
So we're working with organizations that have trucks and that have the capacity to donate, and we're working to get the distribution system in place.
All this amid growing fears of more outages linked to warmer weather.
That flow of air is going to bring our temperatures 3, 4, 5 degrees above zero through southern Ontario for 2 days. So obviously things are going to thaw considerably.
I have never paid so much attention to the weather forecast before in my life. Even a small gusting wind now puts my heart into palpitations.
At this gourmet food store in Toronto, though, they didn't miss a beat. When freezing rain fell last weekend, management brought in a huge generator. The store stayed open when other food stores did not.
Kept you in business. Yeah, it kept us in business, and it was totally worth it.
Even though the power's back up for now, they're still running on backup.
The power's still unstable. There's talk of high winds coming into Toronto, so we don't want to take a chance.
Lessons from the storm.
Always be ahead of the game. Expect the unexpected. That's what I say.
Toronto residents have mixed feelings about how government and power companies have reacted.
There should have been more resources put on this, and it should have been brought up a lot sooner than it did.
But sometimes Mother Nature has, we can't control.
Back at Danielle Young's house, a ray of hope. 7 days after the power goes out, Toronto hydro crews arrive. It's an emotional moment. What's it like to see these guys?
It's been a long week.
A long week for an expected mom and tens of thousands without power, and the crews trying to bring it back. A week people here will never forget. Sean O'Shea, Global News, Toronto.